Cześć, z tej strony Night. Dziś wracamy do gry Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Przypominam, że gramy kobitką, wredną, rudą małpą. Gramy Infiltratorem na poziomie Insanity. Wczoraj sobie zrobiliśmy, w sumie wczoraj dużo zrobiliśmy, bo i uratowaliśmy Liarę. Zrobiliśmy DLC związane z asteroidą i zrobiliśmy cały Vermeer. Także naprawdę sporo.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his geth.
O właśnie. No i już wiadomo, co będziemy dzisiaj robić.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
W końcu mamy wystarczająco dużo dowodów na to, żeby przygwoździć Sarena. W końcu, nie? Jakby nam uwierzyli na początku, nie byłoby problemu. Powrót na Cytadelę.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the terminus systems.
O, czyli ustawiają się w pozycjach obronnych.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the terminus systems because of a dream.
No to nie była wizja, co wczoraj rozmawialiśmy z Suwerenem. To jak najbardziej nie była wizja.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Ale głąby.
One ship going into the terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
O ty.
Bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Politycy nas ograli. Politycy! Cholerni politycy. Wszystkich do wora i wór do jeziora.
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on me, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
Dobra, chce się z nami spotkać Anderson. Anderson.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior
Co to robi mechanik?
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
My obecnie znajdujemy się w śluzie powietrznej, tej, której się wchodzi i wychodzi ze statku.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
Ach, no dobra. W nią nie mogę strzelić, ale oczywiście w talii mogę. No dobra, no to w takim razie musimy pogonić do klubu Flux.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus has released few details, except to say that investigations and repairs are ongoing.
No proszę. Ciekawe, co mogło się stać na noweli. Ktoś tam coś wysadzał, niszczył. Ciężko powiedzieć. Ja takich rzeczy nigdzie tam nie doświadczyłem, nic takiego nie widziałem. Dobra. Możemy albo szybką podróżą, albo tak normalnie. W sumie bez różnicy. Możemy się jeszcze przejść, posłuchać, co tam w windzie powiedzą ciekawego.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Te grube słowa. I oczywiście Garus ma rację. Bo Quarianie stworzyli gety dla własnej wygody i ich eksperyment się po prostu przeciwko nim zbuntował. A to, co zrobili Turianie i Salarianie, ograniczając zdecydowanie populację Krogan, tak, to przyczyniło się do tego, że teraz nie mamy zniszczonej galaktyki.
Excuse me. You're the Spectre, right?
Co to za Charles Saracino?
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
Yeah, cram, Your Honor. What's this riot about?
I'm Charles Saracino of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
Nie?
You're marking the end of the first contact war with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Every day I stand up for humanity. Often in the face of bullets. What have you done lately? You really think speeches help?
We all serve in our own way, Commander. I'm not a soldier, but I can tell the public why they should support your efforts.
Among my people, everyone's a soldier. Even the infirm volunteer to serve behind the front lines.
I assure you, I'm only interested in the betterment of humanity, the same as you, Commander.
Oj, coś mi się tu nie widzi.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences, politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
O kurde.
Many of your subordinates make this a point of race, not politics.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
Turian spaceport is yours. Of course we're concerned about your leadership.
Czyli my spotkaliśmy kosmicznego przedstawiciela Konfederacji.
Stay out of this.
Yes, Commander.
I'm a patriot, Mr. Saracino. You got my vote.
O kurde!
It is
Jako zła postać dopisaliśmy się do Konfederacji.
We can't allow anything like Shan-Shi to happen again. Since I have your vote, could I convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy?
Seriously?
The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shan-Shi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shan-Shi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
Wow. I żeby być złą postacią, to musimy go poprzeć. Nie no. Ale tutaj dobrze gra to przynajmniej organizuje. Jak popierasz Konfederację, jesteś złym człowiekiem.
We need more politicians with the courage to stand up for human rights.
Excellent. I'll have my people contact you. Don't worry. We'll take care of everything. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Tak. Cytadela dla cytadelaków. Cytadela dla cytadeleków. Wow. Tutaj mamy do tego wejście do naszego laksu. Zaraz tam pójdziemy. Chcę zobaczyć, czy nie ma przypadkiem Konrada Wernera. Jakiejś jeszcze interakcji z nim. Ale chyba... O, Konrad Werner. Dobrze, będziemy mieli trzecią interakcję z Konradem Wernerem.
I've been waiting for you to get back. I've got an idea and I wanted to run it by you.
Why the hell would I care about this, Conrad? I've been nice, but you're wasting my time.
So that's how it is? The rest of us should just let you reap the fame and glory? Well, you're not the only one who can stand up for humanity. I'll show you.
Jeszcze nam pokaże. Ciekawe. Panie Konrad Werner, co pan nam pokażesz? Szpagat? Dobra, to w takim razie zmierzamy do Laksu, spotkać się z kapitanem Andersonem. Boże, tam protestują. Cytadela dla cytadelaków, cytadela dla cytadelaków. To jest oczywiście pewna parafraza, bo inaczej tego nie mogę powiedzieć, no nie? Elias Killer. Przed nami jest Killer. Ten Killer? Jorgusz Killer?
I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Ktoś się czegoś naćpał.
I don't remember seeing you hip deep in Geth back on Eden Prime.
I'm not on the front lines, but I'm making sure our jobs don't get outsourced to the aliens. I need every edge I can get. Specifically, I need a certain mental stimulant. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee anything.
I understand, and I'll pay you back for it. And I can even throw in a little extra. Thanks for your help. Like I said, you can find the stimulant over in the medbay.
No dobra, no to pójdziemy zdobyć to. Z racji, że jesteśmy złą postacią, to tego typu rzeczy to akurat są dla nas. Bo nie pamiętam dokładnie, co zrobiliśmy te 2 lata temu w przejściu, ale podejrzewam, że po prostu powiedzieliśmy mu, chyba tam była jakaś paragonowa opcja, jak to rozmawialiśmy, żeby nie brał, że poradzi sobie bez tego, że jest charyzmatyczny i tak dalej. To wydaje mi się, że coś takiego zrobiliśmy. No, udajemy się do dr Michelle Pfeiffer? Dzień dobry. Zupełniony Mediżel.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Środek uspokajający. Możemy mu podać środek uspokajający. To możliwe, że to zrobiliśmy. I stymulant umysłowy. Nie. Jak on chce być uzależniony, to niech będzie uzależniony. My tutaj nikogo za rączkę nie będziemy trzymać, ani być postacią heroiczną, która zbawi wszystkich. Nawet Radio Maryja. Także tutaj po prostu damy mu to, co chce. A co? Tam na górę musimy wejść? Oczywiście, starać trzeba, bo się wychodzi z praktyki.
Any luck getting what I asked for?
No i proszę cię bardzo.
Here's the drug you asked for.
Perfect. The Solarians will never see me coming. Here, this is for your trouble. Thanks for your help. I won't trouble you again.
Okej. No, spoko. Jest Doran, patrz jak Doran tańczy, zwija na tym parkiecie. O kurde, szepardzica! Co ty robisz? Szkoda, że kamera się nie da zmienić. Ale wywijała ostro. Jest kapitan Anderson.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
You had to know what was gonna happen. Why didn't you warn me?
I tried. The ambassador wouldn't let me get a message through before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's gotta be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador won't forgive this, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
A, no i tutaj mamy wybór. Ewidentnie ten z kontrolą Cytadeli jest bardziej niebezpieczny, ten jest mniej niebezpieczny. Na pewno tamten wybieraliśmy kiedyś, więc wybierzemy sobie kontrolę Cytadeli.
If you're lucky, the patrols won't catch you.
I'll be careful. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
A jak?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
O, to w zasadzie już odpalamy nasz endgame. Musimy wrócić na Normandię i czekać. Czekać na sygnał od Andersona. Dobra, ten tu sobie dalej stoi. W sumie mogliśmy użyć szybkiej podróży, żeby się dostać do Sisek. Dawaj. Okręgi, prezydium, okręgi. Służba ochrony Cytadeli. I musimy tą winną do doków pojechać. To jest ta, do doków, dobrze?
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
Oh.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Przez chwilę myślałem, że ten dialog się zaciął, a potem pojechał dalej. No, tak, oni mają najlepsze relacje, jeśli tutaj o te windowe rzeczy chodzi. Liara i Ashley chyba też mają całkiem okej, jak są razem w grupie.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Sir, this is a restricted area. Sir, you can't...
Jakiego Zidana mu zrobił? A to włamanie nie jest takie trudne tutaj wcale.
Freeze! Back away from the console! Hands up! Now!
O kurde, postrzelili Andersona. Jest. Jego poświęcenie nie poszło na marne. Joker zadowolony. Jesteśmy wolni. Wolni jak ptak. Ten duży statek po prawej stronie to jest oczywiście Destiny Ascension. Największy statek, jaki jest w ogóle zbudowany. Największy dreadnought, pancernik w sensie. No i jesteśmy z powrotem przy naszej mapie galaktyki. Nie pozostaje nam nic innego, jak wyruszyć na Ilos. Jest Ilos. Przestrzeń Pangeia. Tylko ostoja. W ogóle bardzo mały zasięg mamy tutaj. Chodzi o zwiedzanko. I lecimy na Ilos. O kurde, to w sumie mniej tej gry na dzisiaj mam niż myślałem. Jeszcze coś sobie porobimy pewnie. Agetoton, wiadomo. Agetoton, dobra planeta. To już jest, powiedzmy, takie zboczenie zawodowe. To ogarnianie planet, czy na którejś jest jakieś badanie. Ale nie ma. Mamy Ilos. Podczas rozkwitu cywilizacji Protean Ilos był bujnym światem, którego zieleń przetykana była strzelistými iglicami i wspaniałymi łukami pięknych miast. Obecnie jednak nawet pobieżny rzut oka wystarczy, by stwierdzić, że od dawna tak nie jest. Planeta Ilos została zniszczona w niewiadomy sposób, zaś cała jej powierzchnia ma kolor rdzy. Atmosfera wskazuje wysoki poziom tlenu. Po ciemnej stronie planety widać pożary, prawdopodobnie wzniecone przez uderzenia piorunów. Wszystkie oddychające formy życia zwierzęcego przypuszczalnie wymarły. Grawitacja na powierzchni wynosi komfortowe 1,17 G. No to trochę ciężej się chodzi. Jak masz 80 kg tutaj, to tam byś odczuwał 100, nie? Coś ten deseń. To jest ten przekaźnik MUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuu Gety. Getowe statki.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there. We have to try. Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option. It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Kurde, Joker, jaki badass. Dobra, zobaczymy, czy uda mu się zrzucić nas tak jak mówi. No i tu już w sumie mamy końcóweczkę bez kitu. Gety przygotowane. Taren również.
You two, keep moving inside now.
Wow, było blisko, ale tak jak Joker mówił, tak mu się udało nas zrzucić.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
No mamy nasz pojazd, widać jak tu jest niedużo tego miejsca, to faktycznie może być ze 20 metrów. Oni nie kłamali. Do pojazdu możemy naszego wejść i nawet możemy się bronić, bo jak widać gety nacierają. Ale tam przez to nie przejedziemy, ale póki możemy wykorzystać Mako, to czemu by nie? Nawet na takiej małej przestrzeni. To jest zawsze potężny firepower, dużo mocniejszy niż my mamy, pomimo posiadania naprawdę kozackiej postaci. Dobra. To mogliśmy, to wystrzeliliśmy, teraz idziemy on foot. On Paukersonem poleciał. Nice. armatury. Pancerniki. Ten pancernik nic nie obrywał. Ach, bo to oznaczyło tamtego. Dobra. Ten dostaje po prostu. On chyba nie ma headshota. Strzelam w tego zanim. Do tego tutaj HP się nie rusza. To jest oznaczony ten z przodu. No teraz nam wlazł tutaj. No, ten już prawie leży. Dobra. Został ostatni. No, trochę blisko, tak żeby nas nie trafił tym swoim wybuchem, bo nas zabije. Mamy go. Do kogo oni strzelają? Aha, kamień im coś zrobił. Nie no, tam ktoś jest. No nie wiem gdzie. Pewnie tam po drugiej stronie, dobra. Spokojnie. My tu sobie pozwiedzamy. O, raczej przedmioty nam nie będą specjalnie potrzebne. Mamy już naprawdę wykoksaną postać. Jeszcze wczoraj po streamku większość tych rzeczy, które nam poleciały, zmieniałem na omniżel. No i pozmieniałem 9 na 10 w niektórych miejscach jeszcze w naszym ekwipunku. Więc jesteśmy wykoksem już na maksa. Nie było tego dużo. Chyba ze 2 albo 3 przedmioty trzeba było zmienić z 9 na 10. Między innymi amunicję, z której teraz korzystamy. I to wszystko. Bardzo ładne miejsce. Jak ten napierdziela, Garus. Tylko szkoda, że w kamień. Och. Ruszył się. Ejejej. Dobra. Tak by pokazywało gdzieś za nami. Dobra, przejęci. Zabici wszyscy na śmierć. Skrzynkę sobie jeszcze otworzymy. To już tak z przyzwyczajenia te skrzynki otwieram bardziej. No bo tak jak mówię, no ekwipunek nam niepotrzebny, hajsu mamy maksa, omniżelu mamy tyle, że wystarczyło nam na 2 kolejne przejścia gry. Sterowanie pancernika, szyfracja. Ach, właśnie, bo to jest ten sposób. Ja nigdy tego nie robiłem. I w sumie sam nie wiem dlaczego, bo chyba zawsze o tym zapominałem albo coś. Że nie musimy walczyć z tymi pancernikami, które są na górze. Możemy właśnie obejść to i tutaj przestawić te pancerniki, żeby one były nieaktywne. One nie będą walczyły z naszymi przeciwnikami, ale staną się nieaktywne. I nigdy tego nie robię. Bo zapominam, że jest taka opcja. Ale jest, to mówię. Pod pałeczką padł. Na strzała gościu się złożył jak zapała. Dobra, tu nic nie ma, są tylko te dziwne posągi. Typy. Mają macki wychodzące z oczu. Stalkera się bawimy nagle. Tam też były podobne. Tak, no i tutaj sobie zrobiliśmy kółeczko, stamtąd startowaliśmy. Idziemy dalej. Nie no, bardzo ładnie tu jest. Tylko te figury są creepy. No w końcu proteańskie ruiny. Oni takimi rzeczami się interesowali, no. Korytarzyków, ci u nas dostatek. My sobie zwiedzamy, jak zawsze. Jest przejście dalej. Jesteśmy atakowani. Boże, ty. Jakim on full autoogniem tutaj napierdziela. To moim uchu ciągle. A bardzo celnie. Znowu napieprzasz infrastrukturę. No, zabierę ten tyłek. Niszczyciel gatów. Dawajcie go. Pięknie. Wszyscy? Wszyscy. To już nam lecą same dziesiątki, no to jest koniec gry, no to co nam ma innego lecieć tak naprawdę? Dobra, wjedziemy sobie tutaj windą. Ta winda prowadzi tylko na taką tą półeczkę, tam gdzie były gety. I tam chyba są tylko skrzynki, nic więcej, bo główna droga jest tam na dole. Ale już tak, jeśli mamy być dokładni, to czemu by nie? Młot i sokoł. No bo dokładnie jesteśmy tutaj na pięterku i tyle. To wszystko. To możemy sobie zjechać. No, kozackie mają windy, jak na stoku narciarskim. Zakłócenia były przez chwilę. W windzie nie ma zasięgów, no tak. Standardowy błąd. Oho. Co to było? Jak on się wygiął. Wyginam śmiało ciało. Dla getów to mało. I wystrzelani, elegancko. Nie ma nic, pusto. Po drugiej stronie? Aha, bardziej pusto. Kolejna winda, tym razem jedziemy w dół. W porządku? Aha.
This place still has power. Must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Spokojnie, nie takie systemy zabezpieczeń się rozbrajało. Przed nami duża arena. O, jest ten duży get. Niszczyciel. Ojojoj, przegrzałem broń w takim momencie. Niedobrze. Dobrze, wywalił się chociaż. Tali go sieknęła z shotguna. Tam się wywrócił. O, tu kawałek głowy chyba widać. No tak, za tym kamieniem jest ten duży, dlatego Garus w ten kamień strzela. Mamy tego dużego geta. Zobaczcie, jak on się w sumie nazywa tutaj po angielsku. Bo chyba... Znaczy po polsku. Po angielsku powinien być Get Prime. Przynajmniej tak mi się wydaje. Behemoth. Nie, no to gdzie tam to Behemoth jest? A, dobra, to w dwójce były te, które się nazywały Gef Prime. A może Behemoth jest przetłumaczone? Może. Stacja naprawcza pancerników. O! Pancernik zhakowany. O, proszę. Chowaliśmy sobie pancernika. Jest kolejny, też możemy zhakować. Ej, te pancerniki by były po naszej stronie, jakbyśmy byli w tej walce. No proszę, proszę. Tak, to jest kolejna rzecz, o której nie pamiętałem. Z pomocą omniżeru bardzo szybko się to robi. Tak. Dużo tych pancerników. 2 po każdej stronie były. Czyli razem to będzie 4. Nie ma to jak matematyka. To zawsze źle na streamie wychodzi. Koza modliszka, apokalipsa. Panel bezpieczeństwa, zaraz klikniemy. Zobaczymy, czy jeszcze nie ma czegoś, bo tu jest takie wejście na pięterko. Jak wiadomo, na pięterku działy się najciekawsze rzeczy. Jeśli zapytać Ala Bandiego. Nie, tu na pięterku nie dzieje się nic. Peggy jeszcze nie wróciła.
Come on. Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible! The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
No, faktycznie jest trochę bardzo uszkodzone, bo niewiele da się z tego zrozumieć, ale mniej więcej ogarniamy, że Reaperzy nadciągają, Cytadela jest głównym przekaźnikiem i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Żeby już nie spoilerować, to lecimy dalej. Tak czy inaczej zrobiliśmy to, co musieliśmy. Panel bezpieczeństwa przełączony. Teraz wrócić do naszego Meiko i wyruszyć za Sarenem. No i jesteśmy tutaj, gdzie rozpoczęliśmy. Tu widzieliśmy wnękę z windą, tak, była. Tylko ta winda była nieaktywna wtedy, a teraz już tak. Jest i nasza Meiko. Czeka, nikt nie podwędził. Na cegłach też nie stoi. Nawet felgi są. I ciśniemy.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
A może? No bo coś za spokojnie, no nie? Żadnych getów tu nie spotykamy, nikogo. Przecież przemaszerował tędy Saren.
Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods.
Oho. Kapitanie, jesteśmy atakowani. Jeszcze chyba jeden został. Podejdziemy sobie bliżej, tego strzelimy. Nawet dwóch było. Jest kitrali. Ale działo 172, dowodzę i armata kaliber 122 dały sobie radę. Przed nami pole siłowe. No tak, i dachowanko. Profesjonalny kierowca. Ej. Popsuliśmy Meiko. Żartujesz. Nie mogę wyjść nawet. Tak. No. Tak lepiej. zaliczyć dachowanie na prostej drodze, to jest szok.
What's happening?
It's a trap. Sarah must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind us.
No właśnie. Mamy pola siłowe z obu stron, ale mamy windę. Z windy trzeba skorzystać. Ale to nasze jedyne wyjście. Kto zostawił na nas pułapkę? Zjeżdżamy w dół. Czeluści piekielnych.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
Whatever it is, we should be careful.
Mamy bardzo podobną konsolę do tej poprzedniej. Nazywa się Vigil.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Saren could be at the conduit right now. We have to go.
You seek to end a cycle that has continued for millions of years. To stop it, you must first understand it, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
No i to jest ten szatański plan, o którym w sumie wczoraj nam wspominał Suweren. Że cała technologia jest bazowana na przekaźnikach masowych i cytadeli. Na technologii, którą sami nam zostawili żniwiarze. Więc wiedzą, co będziemy mieli dla nich przygotowane. Więc oni tutaj mają dużo lepsze przygotowanie, bo wiedzą dokładnie, jak z nami walczyć, a my z nimi nie. I jeszcze Cytadela jest taką centralną stacją w takim miejscu blisko przekaźników masowych, że zawsze to jest, powiedzmy, taka międzygalaktyczna stolica się z tego robi i w momencie, gdy ta stolica upada jako pierwsza, no w całej reszcie nagle zapanowuje chaos, tak? Bo nie ma tego głównego trzonu, dowodzenia, źródła informacji i tak dalej. Także to jest bardzo dobrze przemyślane przez tutaj naszych żniwiarzy.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature, not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
No to widać, że zdobywanie tej galaktyki nie zajęło chwilę, tylko kilkaset lat. To była długa i krwawa wojna.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
A dokładnie.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
He couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
No i właśnie dlatego ten cykl się różni od tych poprzednich, że wtedy to było zautomatyzowane, tak? Oni wysyłali sygnał, Cytadela się zamieniała w ten, aktywowała się w ten przekaźnik masy, no i rozpoczynała się inwazja. Teraz ten sygnał poszedł i nic się nie stało. Dlatego wysłali suwerena, żeby rozwiązał ten problem i otworzył przekaźnik masowy. No i po to jest aren, po to są gety, po to są wszyscy ci, którzy idą za suwerenem.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Tak, mamy jeszcze ostatnie rzeczy do wypytania.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
No właśnie, tutaj uzyskaliśmy w sumie wszystkie odpowiedzi na pytania, które mieliśmy podczas gry. Oprócz tych a propos egzystencji samych żniwiarzy. Jak zostali stworzeni, dlaczego zostali stworzeni, dlaczego robią to, co robią. Cała reszta jest wyjaśniona. Lepiej lub gorzej, ale jest.
Did not fail.